30% discount at Stone Stopper by Moonstone TM. Find us at moonstonenutrition.com. Here radio. Stone Stopper by Moonstone TM is a doctor-developed, science-backed kidney health solution with 30 MEq of alkali citrate to prevent kidney stones. Available in powders and capsules. Enjoy an exclusive discount with my promo code moonstonenutrition.com. Here radio to get 30% discount. Other shows we have for you to enjoy at myclassicradio.net. The Avengers was most certainly not a household name in South Africa prior to the radio series. With no national television service until 1976, the mechanism simply was not present in the country to show television programs to mass audiences. While many other countries reveled in the filmed adventures of John Steed and Company, South Africa was not equipped to join in the fun. The series took Britain by storm and made a major impression in the American markets, being that greatest of rarities, a British series given a network transmission slot. However, as a filmed series, rather than a videotaped one, The Avengers was able to gain a modicum of exposure in South Africa through film rentals. Come and listen at myclassicradio.net.
We now present The Adventures of Marco Polo. Marco Polo and his friends were rescued from the clutches of Vanchu by the Kubla Khan, and the great Khan was so pleased at what Marco Polo had done that he appointed him as governor of his province Armenia. He also rewarded Toktai by appointing him governor of the city of Pekin. The great Khan announced that he was quite prepared to trade with Venice, thereby bringing gladness to the hearts of Niccolo and Maffeo Polo. He also stated that he was about to take a tour of his dominions, and he desired Marco Polo, Niccolo, and Maffeo to accompany him. The Princess Zilana still desired to wed Marco, and the great Khan arranged that the wedding should take place before he started on his journey. The day before the wedding, Marco Polo was accosted by Toktai, who declared his love for Zilana, and swore that he would kill himself because she would not return his love.
Toktai, those are rash words. How do you know that the Princess Zilana does not return your love?
Why, she is to wed you. She has no eyes for anyone but you.
Toktai, you are mistaken. While I have the greatest respect for the Princess Zilana, I do not love her.
You lie.
I do not lie. But I am grateful to the Princess Zilana because she saved my life and the lives of my companions. If I can pay my debt by marrying her, then I am willing to pay that debt. But I think that if you are patient, then Zilana will in time come to love you. Oh, Toktai, you are conferring a boon on me.
I am conferring a boon on you? What words are these, Marco Polo?
Well, you have told me of your love for Zilana, and I can assure you that I will speak with her and tell her of that love.
You must not do that. She has no eyes for me. The great Khan has bestowed her hand on you, and the heart of Toktai is heavy.
Oh, be of good cheer, my friend. I am soon going on a journey with the Khan, and then I will remain for some time in the province of Armenia. During my absence, Zilana will be in your charge, Toktai.
She will be your wife. Toktai is a man of honor.
She may not be my wife. I will go and speak with Zilana now. You will keep your own counsel. Leave everything in my hands. You are a brave and courageous man. You deserve to marry the woman you love. And Marco Polo promises to help you.
Those are crude words, Marco Polo. It is too late to help me now. Say you that Zilana is so fickle that she could stop loving you and start to love me?
It has been my experience that all women are fickle, my friend.
Now you shall die. You shall not insult the Princess Zilana.
Don't threaten me with that knife, Toktai. I did not mean to insult the princess. Now, if you leave everything in my hands, you may yet find happiness. But you must give me your promise that you will not attempt to take your own life.
Your words give me new hope. But do you jest with me, or do you speak the truth?
I swear I speak the truth now. Come, Toktai. Your promise.
I promise that I will not attempt to end my own life.
It is well. I go now to seek out the Princess Zilana. I will meet you here in 2 hours' time. Then, mayhap, I will have some news for you.
Marco Polo made his way to the apartments of the Princess Zelana, and he found there was great activity. Zelana was supervising the finishing touches to her glorious wedding gown. Maids, ladies-in-waiting, and servants bustled around her. Marco Polo surveyed the scene for a moment.
Oh, my jewel. And I may have my hair done so quickly. And my...
Zelana!
Oh.
Zelana!
Oh, Marco Polo. I did not expect to see you today. Look at the silks and satins which the great Khan has sent me from his treasure house.
They are indeed very beautiful. Will you send those women away? I wish to have speech with you.
Oh, my impetuous lover. You cannot bear to be away from me for long. Very well. We shall have a few minutes alone together. Oh, but I have much to do today, Marco Polo.
Oh, I will not detain you for long.
Go. Go, all of you. I will beat upon the gong when I require your services again.
Zelana, I have a matter of great import to discuss with you.
Come, Marco Polo. Sit beside me on this divan. You look so handsome today.
And you look very beautiful.
Have you no caresses for me, Marco Polo?
One moment, Zelana. You know that very soon I leave for Armenia to take up my duties as governor. That I'm going to journey through the dominions with the great Khan.
I know.
Well, I wish our wedding to be postponed until I return.
But, Marco Polo, what does it mean? Have you ceased to love me?
Oh, hear me, Zelana. I haven't told you this before, but I desire my other wives to be present at the wedding.
Your other wife? Oh, no, Marco Polo.
Well, is it not the custom in this land that when a man takes a wife, his other wives shall be present at the ceremony?
It is the custom, but you did not tell me that you had other wives. You stated that it was the custom in your land to take one wife only.
Oh, did I say that?
Oh, yes.
Oh, I'm sorry, Zelana.
Oh, you have deceived me greatly. I think I hate you. I hate your wives, too. But of course I will be your head wife. The others will have to obey my orders.
Oh, yes, of course.
Describe your other wife to me. Who is your head wife now? Tell me what she looks like.
Well, she's very tall and very fat.
Oh.
And she has a loud voice, and she's very jealous.
Oh, I do not think I will like her very much. Can you not kill her or give her away to someone else, Marco Polo?
Oh, I couldn't do that. But are you sure that you do love me, Zelana?
Oh, you are very handsome.
Yes, but not as handsome as Toktai. And he is a man of your own race.
And Toktai is indeed handsome.